Welcome to RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World. An honest talk about the RV lifestyle, travel, costs, tips, and everything you need to know. Each week, we'll bring you the best and most helpful info, travel hacks, and answer your camping questions. Now, here's your host, Larry McNamara, CEO of Giant Recreation World.
RV Hour, guess what?
What you got?
Larry McNamara here. I'm the CEO and
Dwayne Adams, co-host and producer.
and we are RV Hour. This is episode number 95.
That's right.
And this is, if this is the first time you ever, tuned in to listen, number one, we appreciate it.
We do.
Make sure you like us or whatever and share us on whatever platform you're using.
Please do.
But we are. I'm an RV dealer. We represent 3 locations in the Central Florida area.
Yes, sir.
One in Winter Garden, which is where we are today, and our studio is.
That's right.
One in Ormond Beach, which is our northernmost one, which is just north of Daytona for everybody that doesn't know what Ormond Beach is.
Yeah, Ormond Beach. Yeah.
And then south of us in Palm Bay,
Yep.
which is just south of Cocoa, for those of you who don't know where Palm Bay is.
That's a good one, yeah.
But each one of our 3 locations are super big, massive RV super centers.
Giant.
I mean, we have indoor showrooms, we have paint booths, we try and keep America great.
We do.
Which we're on our way. Did you see that say?
That was nice.
Was that a good segue? So, we sell new and used RVs of all shapes and sizes.
That's right.
We represent at least 50 different models.
Yeah.
And makes.
Make some money.
So
we do.
there's always a really great selection.
Yeah. Plenty.
And award-winning parts, award-winning service departments.
That's right.
We have a big rental fleet at our Winter Garden location.
That we do.
We also sell and service golf carts and rent them.
Yeah.
So, I guess if you're ever wanting to do anything with RVing, come and see us at any one of our locations. It would be our great pleasure to show you around.
There you
without any high-pressure tactics. And then we are also the home of the lifetime RV warranty. So any new RV you buy comes with a lifetime warranty at no cost to you. No hooks, no gimmicks, no BS.
Nothing.
And I just saw where they did a $3,400 repair to a person's refrigerator.
That's right.
After they've owned their coach for 4 years.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So again, boom, no deductible. It's awesome.
That's pretty good.
We also host our VIP camping club, which is if you want to look at our previous little tidbits.
Oh yes.
On our podcast, you'll see where we were there doing a live shoot there.
That we did. Episode 94, the episode before this, shooting live at the rally.
Very cool. So that'll tell you a lot of things and show you things. I kind of walked around, and I think we rode around. It's all a blur to me.
We did some interviews with some guests there. Yeah, we had a great time, man.
There were fantastic vendors.
Oh yes.
And just this morning that we had a VIP rally recap meeting.
That we did.
And some great ideas were tossed around there. But we're going to try and make it even better. Even last year.
Which is a tough task in itself.
That it is.
Oh, yeah.
So, why do you think I was, I have no clue what's going on right there.
Right. So we're keeping it fresh. Keep it Larry.
You know why?
Why?
You tell me.
So, last week, Larry McNamara visited the RVDA out in Las Vegas.
In Las Vegas.
Yes. So, tell us, what is the RVDA?
Well, that's a great question.
Go ahead.
Just to give everybody a timeline.
Please.
You see, our VIP camping rally ended on Sunday. So I had to drive back home, wash and repack my clothes to go to the RVDA.
This guy's always
day.
Always.
So I had to drive to the airport and go to and fly to Vegas, which everybody knows is an all-day event.
That it is. So
needless to say, right off the rally, right into the RVDA, I've been basically out of pocket for 2 weeks.
So at least.
So this week, it's been my catch-up day, and I'm not close. Not even close yet.
And today's been a busy day in itself.
To answer your question on the RVDA,
yes.
This was the Recreational Vehicle Dealers Association.
Okay.
Now, even further, that is basically, that would be the federal Association.
Okay.
That's for the nationwide.
Gotcha.
All
Okay.
of which all the state associations belong to.
Oh, okay.
So furthermore, you and I have a meeting today,
That's right.
and it's our first meeting together as chair people. I am the president of the FRVTA,
That's right.
which stands for the Florida RV Trade Association.
Bam.
And you are the secretary, or should I say the scribe?
The scribe.
That's even better. He's a scribe.
You know.
So it is be our first meeting as the head honcho.
That's
It's going to
right.
be my meeting, and he's going to be taking the notes for the first time.
Yeah, man.
So that is where we talk about the Florida Trade Association is where we talk about things in our own little region.
That's right.
State of the Florida Trade Association basically separates us into, I believe there's 7 different zones.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, you got some out on the Panhandle, you got some north, you got some middle west, middle east, west,
Yep.
all the way down south. And there's an association for each one of those.
Damn it.
And primarily the reason is to promote and plan for an RV show that's sanctioned by the FRVTA and the higher up, Congress, which is the RVDA.
Yeah.
See, I think I can properly talk about it in that way.
Yeah, I think that explains it very well.
Yeah. So basically, the sanctioned means that the RV trade associations pay for the advertising and all that for that show.
Okay.
And it's a multi-dealer. All the dealers in that region are invited and promoted to come and do it.
Oh, hey,
But it's the only the upcoming show for us is in March.
March. Yeah.
It's the Orlando or the Central Florida RV show.
RV
It's
show.
going to be at the Osceola Heritage Park.
Yes, sir.
Again, it's the second year in a row there
That'll be great.
because the venue's great.
Yeah, that's a nice size.
And it's basically right in the middle of our Region 4, which goes all the way down south to Brevard County,
Yeah, man.
all the way up north to Volusia County,
Lucia.
and all the way into about half of Lake County.
Into Lake.
So, and everything in between. Old Seminole, all those.
Got everybody in there.
So, that being said, that all those dealers are going to be at that show. And then there's going to be, how do you tell a show from a tent sale or an off-lot sale from a dealer who calls it a show?
How do you do it?
La Mesa, RV Show USA, my butt. You have
Not a show.
not a show. You have there's vendors, tons of vendors.
Tons of vendors.
Matter of fact, at the trade association show that we're having in March, there's going to be probably 100 vendors in there
Huge.
that celebrate and promote everything to do with things about RVs. Not only just RV parts, but there's going to be all kinds of campgrounds representing themselves, all of them having special features. So you won't want to miss that show
That is-
or any of the sanctioned FRVTA shows.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah, I'd agree. So, again, I've said a lot, and I haven't really said a lot.
No, that is.
Isn't that amazing?
That's very informative.
Yeah. So,
So, any new innovations at the RVDA?
well,
Anything?
because, here's another history.
Okay.
So I've had to go to that RV Trade Association meeting every year for the past probably 20 plus years.
Whoa. Hey.
And it's always in Vegas.
Oh,
And then couple that with another benefit that we offer our customers, which is the Priority RV Service Network.
yes. That's
Which I've talked about before. And what that means is we, along with almost 200 other dealers in the U.S., partner up and we commit to each other that if one of their customers are in our area and they're experiencing a problem that's keeping them from using their RV, we'll get them to the front of the line and they do the same for us. So basically,
Taking care of it.
that meeting is every year. Not in Vegas, but in Henderson, which is like 10 minutes from Vegas.
Whoa.
But so I've gone to Vegas twice a year for about 20 years.
Jeez.
And I'm sorry, but the shiny glow happiness is gone for me.
It's faded away.
Do you understand?
Oh, so yeah.
The first question people ask, hey, did you have fun? No. And did I mention I'm behind?
Yeah.
So I had,
you're behind.
after the full day of intensive workshops, which, yes, I did get things out of.
Okay.
Little notes that I took that I haven't had time to implement yet. But I promise to you viewing people, I will implement them someday.
We're excited. We're excited for it.
But that's what you get out of it mainly. The workshops that is put on by the different vendors who are trying to sell different wares to you. But they tell you, if you buy this, the benefit will be this. And they do it by doing this. So I just take what they say and I invent it myself and do it myself.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, man.
But a lot of it I have to utilize you for.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like to check some of that. Yeah, well,
I'm just saying. So that is what I get. And there's all kinds of other things that they offer things for every department.
Oh, wow.
So many dealers will send their directors of each department to go.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately, we aren't able to do that. Why? Because of our rally. And guess what? We announced, we talked about our next rally date.
Yeah.
And guess what it is?
Is it on the same time?
It's at the same kind of time. So, and the RVDA for next year, guess what? The rally ends Sunday, and Monday it starts.
Oh, Larry. So everyone, you're going to beat you up again.
It's a lot. I mean, come on, people.
It is a lot.
I do it for you. So you can enjoy the RV industry through Giant Recreation World and all of our buys.
That's right.
Just saying.
Yeah. Oh, it's a big deal.
Yeah. But, every department benefits. They have fixed ops, which is parts and service.
Okay.
And they have advertising.
Oh, very nice.
And they have finance and insurance.
Oh, wow.
They have sales and sales management. And they have owners.
Oh, wow. So they do the full gamut.
So there's, and they color code each workshop during every hour or hour and a half. So, you're doing a lot of walking around.
Oh,
and it's very beneficial, though.
That's pretty good.
I get to hobnob with a lot of my peers.
Yeah.
And people that I know throughout the years in the industry.
And I'm sure there's a lot there from the years that have doing the 20 years plus.
How y'all doing, Larry? Have you ever going to join another 20 group? Well, maybe. Well, you should join mine. I said, well, we'll see how it goes. But right now, I don't have time to do nothing.
Yeah. Catch up. That's it.
Yeah. So now that you hear me whining, I'm not really whining.
No.
Being busy is good.
That's fact.
What is the devil's workshop? Idle hands. I do not have those.
That's the fact.
Yeah.
Tato. Busy biz.
Yeah, I am busy.
Yeah, so that's great that you got to experience all of that.
Right. These association meetings, we have to read our a disclaimer at the beginning of every meeting, basically saying that we will not talk about things that are proprietary, or we can't do anything like try to price fix or that kind of stuff.
Okay.
That is illegal.
Yeah, man.
And that kind of stuff is frowned upon heavy, and I never do anyway because I don't want to give anybody my secrets.
Yeah, exactly.
But what we're talking about is how to improve our show that we all contribute in, and and any industry related problems that can be talked about. We talk about.
Oh, there you go.
And one of them that we talked about at the RVDA had to do with the what do they call it? The California laws having to banning.
Oh, yes.
Engines
that
are out of gas, no gas or diesel.
Oh, jeez.
And this includes all type of vehicles, including yachts and delivery trucks. And, I'm talking, and it's all coming, hopefully Big Daddy Trump could do something for us in that respect.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Questions we asked were, does that mean if you have a gas motorhome, you're not allowed in the state? That's not the case, but you just can't title it in that state.
Oh, wow, because they're not really selling out of the state as gas.
And the things that they make the manufacturers do is certain percentage of their manufacturing has to be EV. So Ford is threatening to not make gas motorhomes anymore, Class C's or A's.
Wow.
Because they don't want to put that kind of money into EV, which is not doing very well.
Yeah.
So, for that, I will keep you informed. That's a big time topic. And guess what? We'll be right back after a short message.
November at Giant Recreation World means get rid of the old and make room for the new. All month long, Giant Recreation World is blowing out their 2024 models. Huge discounts, plainly marked on all makes, models, and brands. Pop-ups, travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, Class A, B, and C, gas and diesel. Plus, all new RVs and select used RVs come with their exclusive RV warranty forever at no cost to you. Visit your nearest location today in Winter Garden, Ormond Beach, or Palm Bay, and always at GiantRecreationWorld.com.
So welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our little commercials that we, put in there to benefit us. Why? Because this is our podcast.
That is. All self-serving.
All very self-servient.
Yeah.
And me nor my co-host do get any money for what we're doing.
No.
We do this to promote us and the lifestyle.
That's really it. Yeah.
There's
no monetary...
not at all. Now if y'all want to send us $1, we'll take it. You'll be losing.
Donate at this hour.
That's a giant.
Make all checks to Larry.
And I'll share, I promise. So with that being said, we were talking about the RVDA, the FRVTA, and the differences thereabouts. Now, there's not a national RV show.
Oh.
RVDA. That's held by the RVIA.
Well, okay.
Which is the Recreational Vehicle Industry Association.
Whoa.
Which is the manufacturers and the OEMs.
Oh, okay.
That show is held at Vegas, is what we were actually seeing.
Oh, okay.
So
that's what was there.
Basically, the main thing. But they used to have an annual show in Louisville. That was the RVIA show.
Okay.
Where only RV dealers could go. Now they do it in September in Indiana at the factories, and only open to RV dealers.
Yeah.
Where they're showing all their products.
Oh, that's interesting, man. Yeah, that is pretty good. Now, I know when we talked about the Indiana show.
Right.
All the innovative stuff out there.
Very exciting.
New stuff. Yeah, that's a good one.
But yeah, that's where they showcase all that to us dealers.
Okay.
They entertain us. They had a country western lady. I don't know who she was, but, I'm not into the country or the western.
Well, that's pretty good, though.
That just sounded good. It sounded real good.
That's nice.
I saw a John Cougar Mellencamp there. Actually, it's now John Mellencamp. I'm sorry.
That's true.
But
switch that up a little.
Yeah, they had him. I've seen.
Now, was he playing or just cruising?
He was playing. He did like a 2-hour show. Oh, sounded just like the old boy. I'm saying you. It was a very good show.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, man.
I'm sorry. We're going off on tangents.
That's all right.
I'm trying to explain the whole industry to people. And it ain't a small industry.
Huge.
It's billions.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Not for Giant Recreation World, by the way. It's not. But, you can't make money and offer all we do. So, we choose one or the other. We just choose to offer and make it a good lifestyle for you.
That's right.
Maybe you'll send us some friends and family. We'd appreciate it.
Yeah. Keep it going.
Yeah. One of the keynote speaker was a gentleman who had a 6 foot 4-inch voice.
Whoa!
But he was 5 foot 4-inch.
Get out of God, really?
But his message was a really good, clean one that was from the heart. So it was pretty awesome. But basically, it was be a hero.
Okay.
And we all think of heroes as, first responders.
Military.
It's not really that. So he struck this down, talking about his personal, experiences.
Okay.
And he has an autistic son who was so excited about going to Disney World the first time. The first restaurant they went to, they came up to the hostess,
Right.
He had a reservation, so he says, "Yes, I'm Mr. Whatever." "Ah, the Smiths, yes. Follow me. We have a table made just for you." So he made a little note. We're pretty good. That's making me feel good right now. That's just for me. It was for me. So then he said the waitress comes up to take their order, and she was Miss No Personality.
Oh.
And the first thing he mentions to her before she even starts is, "I have an autistic son, and he has very specific
eating
needs and preferences."
Okay.
And she basically threw her hand up and says, "I can't help you." Walk back. She said, "I'm gonna have to get the chef."
Oh.
So she walks back, and here comes the chef, and it's this big black lady.
Okay.
And her name tag starts with a P. Now, the autistic son couldn't read it, but he could recognize the P. So he called her Aunt P, which she thought was endearing.
Oh,
but she asked him about some of his needs, which I will finish some of this story when we get back.
All right.
From a quick.
I was going to say quick break.
I think I got you hooked.
Yeah, man, that was good.
I'm telling you, right back.
Giant Specialty Vehicles is Winter Garden's #1 golf cart dealership. Choose from multiple brands to match your budget, including advanced EV golf carts starting at just $79.99. Or check out the Magix or Atlas. Escape the heat in their air-conditioned showroom and try before you buy. And rent a golf cart for your next adventure. Need repairs? If you're local, it's only $20 to have your cart picked up and brought in for service. Or if you're a do-it-yourselfer, explore their parts and accessories store. Giant Specialty Vehicles. Find out more at giantspecialtyvehicles.com.
Okay, are we back? We're back. All right, so I know everybody's on pins and needles.
Pins and needles, what's going on?
The storyteller, Larry, is doing a half as good a job, if not even a quarter good a job, as the paid speaker.
The paid speaker. All right.
However,
You got us hooked, though. I'm in.
back to the gist. Be a hero.
Okay, be my hero.
And we already went through the bad attitude
Right.
Disney employee,
Yep.
which is rare, but
Yeah,
they
that's
do
great,
exist.
but it does happen. Yeah.
Mhm. And Mrs. P, the chef,
comes out. Okay.
and starts talking. She says, "And you wonderful young man, how I hear you have a special needs for food. So what would you like me to make for you for breakfast, just for you?"
Just for you.
He says, "I want apple pancakes."
All right. Not too bad.
And the speaker, the kid's dad, chimes in and says, "Yeah, that's his favorite." And she says, "Well, I don't have the ingredients to make those properly for you today. How about some nice bacon and eggs and some toast? And we'll see what we can do."
Some extra stuff.
He says, "Okay," and it's all great. But she did come and check on him and called him by his name.
Oh, that's nice.
Even though he's autistic,
Yeah.
and treated him like the center of the world.
Oh, baby. Well, nice.
That was basically a single moment in time that grew over the life of this child.
Okay.
But then I'm going to touch on again.
All right. All right.
Okay, so when he went into talking when he was told that his child had autism, it was by a doctor and some teachers,
Okay.
right? So they had a parent conference.
Conference for.
And all these
Explain what-
professionals and psychologists and all that were in the room with him and his son and his wife.
Okay.
And they told him, "I'm sorry, sir, but unfortunately your son is autistic. And you have to prepare yourself for a kind of a tough road ahead."
Right.
He's not going to be able to go to regular schools. He's not going to be able to get a regular diploma. He'll get a diploma, but it'll have an asterisk on it. And unfortunately, that's just life.
How it goes.
And if you can accept it and still have a happy life, many people do. Blah blah blah. So they all left, and in the car riding home after crying, and I mean it's
Emotion. It's
emotional thing. It's an emotional thing.
You're right. Ain't you?
The kid's mother, the speaker's wife, looked at her son and says, "I want you not to listen to a thing those people said because they're absolutely wrong, and you're listening to your mother." Well, now that's where they came up with the idea of going to Disney.
Okay. Okay.
And blah blah blah. So back to the original story.
Right. Right. So now we had the breakfast.
Now, the next day, they ask, after being in the park and having a great time, because they treat you like it's a magical place.
Magical.
And
place.
if you're autistic, it's even that much more magical.
More magical.
So much things to see.
Oh yes.
So and a little minutia of anything can take out an hour for them just to
The process.
or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a magical place for him. So the next morning, where do you want to go? I want to go to see Aunt P. But I want to go to Aunt B. Okay, son. So that next day and every day after that, they had to go see Miss P.
Miss P.
However, the second day, they did not have a reservation.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay. Here we go.
But they did go, stood in line when it got to them. "How many, please? What's your name? Do you have a reservation?" "I'm sorry, I don't have a reservation. I'm the Smith family. We were here yesterday, and my son, who's autistic, just loved Miss P so much, he couldn't get enough of her and said we had to come here again.
Come back.
So is there any way you can fit us in?" She says, "I don't think I can. I don't see how that's happening. You see all these people?
Yeah. Like we have a huge.
We have a full space today.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, I'll go back and ask Miss P if there's anything that she can do."
Okay. All right.
Next thing you know, Miss P comes out herself. young man. I'm so glad and happy that you came to see me today. Guess what I did? I got a table just for you and your family. Follow me. Now, all these people behind him had heard that and had that get behind me. You got nothing. All of a sudden, they're all green with envy, right? So they go there. Guess what? She says, what would you like to have? He says, apple pancake. Guess what she said? I got the best. I went just for you. I got everything I need to make you the best apple pancakes you've ever had.
Oh, man.
Unbeknownst to anybody, she had already talked to the wife, asking what her recipe was.
Oh, got mom's recipe.
So, and then
there you go. Give me held up over here.
Well, that perked up the speaker, the husband, who asked, "Well, what'd you do? What'd you have to, Did you have to send out after it or send somebody for it?" She says, no. Well, where'd you get it? Well, stores. We're in Florida. There's a lot of stores everywhere. Well, did you send something? No, I didn't send anybody. I stopped on the way home.
Went and got it herself.
One of these stores and bought all these ingredients.
Oh, that's cool, man. That is
just
something else.
So again, this person
Be a hero.
is a star and is a hero. But ever since that trip to Disney, every accomplishment done by this autistic kid who was told he can't do anything. Including he graduated college with no asterisk.
With no asterisk.
And graduated high school in the top 10% of his class. No asterisk. Needless to say, every achievement he made, including getting that diploma, which when he was so proud. He was riding home with it in the car, just staring at it.
Oh, that's cool.
And he looks up to his dad and says, "I did good, huh?" And Dad says, "You knocked it out of the park, kid.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?" "I want to go see Ep." Guess what? But he's a man, basically. Yeah. And to this day, they still interact with each other. They email each other back and forth. So that person changed a life with doing nothing but being a hero.
Those little things.
To somebody. So basically, the message to all of us dealers in the RVDA meeting or whatever, and there was thousands of us.
Oh, I can imagine, man.
Can you just think about that every time you greet a customer?
Yeah.
Think about that every time you walk around your dealership. Even just having a smile on your face.
Yeah, just changes.
Those are small moments that can make such a big difference. It will make America great again.
That's true. So that's huge, man. That's a total. No, that was a great story. That is pretty good. I don't know if we're going to be able to match that every episode. That was good, man. That's something.
That's generative source or reading anything. That just came, but it meant a lot to me, is why I remember a little bit of it.
Yeah. But it's very touching. Yeah, man. That is something else.
And it makes you look inside. I mean, man, I could have done that so much better. Do that at home, too.
We're giving that effort.
With your children or with your spouse or with your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah, man.
How much better can we make life in general for everybody?
That's right.
How's that?
Keeping that positive attitude.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so I'm looking at what I consider a hot list.
We got the hot list.
Yeah, so what else we got going on this weekend, by the way?
So you're going to hear this on Sunday, but this weekend only is the Giving Thanks RV sales event.
Mm-hmm.
So we have red tag sales for deep discounts. We have a catered lunch from 11 to 2. We're doing giveaways and prizes. You can register for a Yeti cooler.
You're going to spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel to win.
Oh, yeah. There's always something fun.
This is not the Wally wheel, but when, we have little red tags. There's little triangular or rectangular shaped by that, they're red. And they kind of zip tie them to like the door handles or the windshield wipe blades or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Just to let you know that one has been specially marked down for the sale.
Yep.
So
that's it.
The reason we do that is because, number one, we're trying to focus on the units that we feel need to go.
Yep.
And they're not because they're bad units. We talked about, we went to in September to see all the new models.
New.
Well, some of them are improvements on the old models. So when you have an old model and an improved on new model coming in, you want to get rid of.
There
you go. But that old Molly was already pretty darn good. So, again, with that being said, don't let the red tag scare you. Let it draw you.
Draw you in. Yeah. I'm on in.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, but I'm going on tangent.
No, these are great. This better stuff.
So we're looking at a 2024 Coachman Catalina Summit. It's made by Forest River.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Series 7.
These are good ones.
It's a good one. Series 7 is basically it's a single axle travel trailer. 7 foot wide, so it's easier and lighter to pull.
Yeah, these are usually your first time.
It's RV. Yeah, model 154 RDX.
There you go.
RD being rear dinette.
Rear dinette.
It's no fuss, no muss, basic travel trailer because it does not have a slide out, which is preferred if you do have a towing limitation.
Yes.
See, the most the axles can support in this trailer is 4,371 pounds.
Yeah, man.
So the dry weight is under 3,000 pounds.
Which is nice for those smaller vehicles. You can get an SUV, something like that to pull it.
Many front-wheel drive SUVs can pull this.
Yeah.
Which, Jeeps and stuff, they're not known for towing, but they can pull this.
They can pull it.
So it's great. And it doesn't skimp in options and luxury.
No, sir. Isn't that the X? Isn't the X luxury?
X, in my book, X is luxury when it has to do with a Coachman. Because Coachman don't make any crap.
Any crap?
They really don't. But it's got a huge rear U-shaped dinette that folds down into a double bed.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's got a side bath with a huge 36 by 30 shower pan.
That is.
And a separate toilet. So again, is it a wet bath? No. It's got across from that big bath is a good sized kitchen.
Oh yeah.
With overhead storage. It's got a microwave. It's got the refrigerator in the lower berth, Yeah. It's got a big sink. It's got a queen island bed. Not an island bed. It's queen in the corner.
Yep.
With pass-through storage and all that. But the exciting thing about it is it's 24/7, and we have it on sale for $16,900.
Wow. That's what I mean.
Full big roof air. Full furnace. Some of the Colemans don't even have furnaces.
No.
They have window shakers. This one got no window shaker.
No window shaker here.
I already told you, microwave, refrigerator. It's got all that stuff.
All the goods.
You want to take the next one?
Yep. All right, so we've got a 2024 Keystone Bullet Crossfire. This is a double axle. Mm-hmm. Now, it's a 2290BH. So there we go. Okay.
Yes, it is a bunkhouse. Good job.
All right, so we've got this list price $38,239. It's on sale for $29,999.
There you go. Under $30,000 for a fully laminated high-end travel trailer by Keystone? Are you kidding me?
You out of your...
All right, I'm sorry.
No, come on.
I get emotional.
All right, so these are, it's got one slide out, very nice sized bathroom. Okay, so it's got a walk-in shower, 2 bunk beds in the back there. Looks like they both have TVs on them. Yeah. Refrigerator, and you've got an L-shaped kitchen with a sink there. And then the U-shaped dinette is in the slide with the storage. So that works really well.
All right, let me tell you what's special about this.
Come on. Right?
So the last trailer we talked about had that big U-shaped dinette along the back wall.
Or on the back, yeah.
They put this in that big slide, and they also put a full-size refrigerator in it. And that's a home refrigerator.
Home size refrigerator, yeah.
And what else is? It's a bunkhouse, but it also has outside
kitchen, which is a plus.
Which is a plus big time. And the lower bunk flips up, so you can utilize a big cargo door on the back and store bicycles in between the bathroom wall and your flipped up bunk bed.
Whoa, that is a lot of space.
So the bottom bunk bed is a double bed. The top bunk bed is a single bed.
Is a single.
So that bottom bunk folds up and cinches, and that becomes a big storage area. See? Now you know. Aren't you good? Aren't you good? You have to make sure you come and see that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and it's a 2024, and they did not replace that one with anything new.
No, nothing little lekker.
Right. So,
because the bullets are hot, everybody loves the bullet.
Yeah, well, Keystone makes a good product, And I did sit in the Keystone dealer meeting. They had a special meeting with us dealers.
Whoa.
For each one of the different products. I went to Tiffin, and I went to Keystone, and I went to Forest River.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so it was very illuminating.
That's pretty good.
Where they always promise to do better in this, or this is coming soon. So hopefully I see it, But, we're coming up on another break. And I know you all want to hear some more of these deals, and trust me, they're coming. We'll be right back.
Giant Specialty Vehicles is Winter Garden's #1 golf cart dealership. Choose from multiple brands to match your budget, including advanced EV golf carts starting at just $79.99. Or check out the Mad Jacks or Atlas. Escape the heat in their air-conditioned showroom and try before you buy. And rent a golf cart for your next adventure. Need repairs? If you're local, it's only $20 to have your cart picked up and brought in for service. Or if you're a do-it-yourselfer, explore their parts and accessories store. Giant Specialty Vehicles. Find out more at giantspecialtyvehicles.com.
RV Hour's back, and this is the hot list.
Hot list.
Yeah. So, again, Larry McNamara,
Dwayne Adams.
and we're talking about some products that we have on sale. We're also trying to hype up the big promotion that goes on basically all weekend and Sunday. So make sure you don't miss it. Commodity food, great pricing, a lot of hoopla, spinning the wheel, giveaways. What can I say?
VIP campers will be here.
Yep, to explain a little bit more about the club if you don't know already.
Oh, yeah.
Exclusive is the big word about it.
I think that's what it is, exclusive.
So I'm looking at a 2024. It's by Forest River Salem Hemisphere.
Hey.
A model 22RK HL, which stands for a Hyper Light. It's a Salem Hemisphere Hyper Light.
Now, is it rear kitchen? Is that our arcade?
That one definitely means the arcade. And yes, it does have a rear kitchen.
Yeah, man.
So let me explain something. It's got a payload. You can put 2,300 pounds in it. The most it can weigh is 7,500 pounds. So that means it weighs around 5,000 pounds. You just do the math, right?
Yep.
But it has a list price of $53,447.
Dang.
And it's on sale for $37,227.
Wow.
Now let me tell you something.
That's some-
This is a high-end travel trailer. It even has a fiberglass roof, not the rubber or whatever composite.
Not the composite.
It's a fiberglass roof with a little pebbly kind of
Yeah.
texture, so you don't slip on it if you're walking up there. But it's very, very durable.
Yeah,
Very awesome, and it's not very common in the travel trailers of today. But to bring you up to speed, like things like Tiffins and even Airstreams have fiberglass roof.
Oh, they do the fiberglass. Okay.
So
there's your idea there. Yeah, right.
but yes, this is a rear kitchen, and it's kind of a hybrid rear kitchen because the big, basically it's a big farm sink
Okay.
that's basically in the rear with overhead cabinetry, and then an L-shaped countertop, plenty of countertop space, and then in the super slide is the 10 cubic foot 12-volt refrigerator and the stove, the microwave, and oven.
Oh,
So it basically takes that and runs it across this way. So it's a real big kitchen, and on the other corner of the rear is your big restroom. So it's got a porcelain toilet. I told you it was high end.
Yeah, that is nice.
It's got a walk-in 30 by 38 shower with a skylight. If you're too tall, you can stick your head in the skylight and still enjoy your shower. And don't laugh, because that's designed that way.
Is it really? That's a real
Absolutely, it's.
Get out of town.
Yes, the skylight is convex.
Just for that gentleman's restroom.
If you're too tall, because the showers are a little tall.
Yeah.
And because it's a hyper light, they did try to make it as light as possible. Yeah. So it's,
Smaller.
I'm just saying.
That's pretty good. Good one.
Yeah. So it has theater seating, with a panoramic window behind it,
Yeah.
and then it's got a booth dinette. That also makes a bed.
Yes.
So this is a beautiful couples coach. It also has an outside kitchen and pull-out griddle. It has a front walk-around queen bed.
That's pretty nice.
A lot of things going for it. I told you the sale price.
I want to ask you the window in the slide. Is that a normal thing?
All the higher-end units have that.
Because what it is.
You can open them and get nice cross ventilation through it.
There you go.
It's more money to put a window in there. And also, you can't put a window in there if that slide room is not fully laminated.
Because it's not strong enough to hold it.
It'll leak in time because it'll give an ebb and flow.
So that's a good point there. Man.
So I missed some units. I'm gonna take this next one. I'm gonna do it real.
Come on, you got it.
Go down there because it's a what I call a destination trailer.
Oh, yeah.
It can be pulled normally, but most people utilize this so that they can stay in different parks long term.
That's the biggest.
But it's still towable because it has holding tanks and it still has it's a regular RV travel trailer.
Very large.
So you don't need special insurance or anything. But it's a model 353 Salem Villa.
Hey,
Its list price is $74,660, and we have it on sale for $49,277. Make sure you come and see it. It's a whole lot more affordable to live in an RV than it does a mobile home. Trust me.
yeah.
All right?
All right.
We'll be back next week.
See you next week.
It's the Giving Thanks RV Blowout Sale at Giant Recreation World, November 21st to 24th. All 2024 RVs must go. Look for the red tags to score deep discounts. Register to win a free Yeti cooler. Plus, get $250 store credit on all towable purchases and $500 on motorhomes. And don't forget, all new and select pre-owned RVs come with a limited lifetime warranty at no extra cost. Enjoy a catered lunch daily from 11 to 2 at our Winter Garden, Ormond Beach, and Palm Bay locations. Or online at GiantRecreationWorld.com. Don't miss the Giving Thanks RV Sales event.
Shop at GiantRecreationWorld.com or visit their 3 locations. The only RV dealer in Central and North Florida with a nationwide RV warranty forever. GiantRecreationWorld.com.